Hello everybody and welcome back. This is G-Senjou no Maou, aka the devil on a G-string, and the last time we were presented a new character in the game. It was Maou, you know, the Maou part in the title, and he had a long conversation. Was about to get kicked out of a company, I guess, but he had his way, and well, we can guess that it's still him. So now we're faced with a protagonist that's sitting at the psychologist, and let's see what is going on. Even the light music that was circulating in the room was there to target the sought-after goal of soothing a patient soul. This would be the 10th time, right? Dr. Akimoto's tone was steady. His overweight body was wrapped in a white coat, and he directed a warm gaze at me. I've already read the story of his life from the back cover of his book. His picture gave off the impression of your everyday chubby man, not that of a pig, but he's quite a disgusting man. He studied in the States, acted as a special lecturer at a certain university in Tokyo, and had been a psychologist counselor in the hospital of State University. Kyosuke-kun, it's time you told me the truth. It always takes him a while to get to the point, but I've already gotten so used to it that I come to find it almost endearing. It's been a year since we first met. To tell you the truth, I didn't really believe the things that you told me back then. Really? Now, what was it that you said back then? One could say his job entails getting his patients to repeat what he already knows over and over for themselves. It seems like I have different values than the average teenager in this society. Everyone always says to trust others, respect your superiors, help your friends, and honor your parents. But that's not the way that my mind works. I believe that people's heart can be bought with money, that everyone only thinks of themselves, and that people act in order to further propagate what benefits them the most. Dr. Akimoto shook his... What? Dr. Akimoto shook his blubbery head. Okay. As human beings, everyone has both good side and a bad side. Children will see strays as pitiful and try to care for them, but on the flip side, they also do things like shove firecrackers down a frog's throat. Well, I do that a couple times. Okay, I can see where this is going. As a person grows, they learn to adjust their emotion and suppress evil thoughts with reason. For instance, have you ever wanted to hit someone? Yes. Yes, when someone borrowed money without an intent to pay it back, I wanted to kill him. Well, I won't say as far as kill him, you know, but give him a couple of good punches, you know, would be quite reassuring myself. But you didn't really kill him, right? Okay, let's see. Yes, he nodded again, satisfied. Yes, that's the boundary. That is the line that separates you from personality disorder sufferers. This could also just be the standard problems and worries that come with a grown-up, yes? Actually, a certain university professor in America did an experiment. He proved that the hormonal fluctuation that teenagers go through as they grow up does not significantly contribute to the development of delinquent behavior. But the things that I'm doing right now aren't all that different from the action of a delinquent. Genzo introduced me to Dr. Akimoto. So, on some level, he knows about my position within Azai Corporation. I'm trying to say that your belief in the fact that people can be brought by money must stem from some underlying cause. And that cause is? That's something that you need to figure out on your own. Oh. Truly a lucrative business, worthy of respect. Of course, There's a reason that I spend my money on this counseling. This is a process that I must go through in order to receive a psychiatrist's signature on certain documents. Those documents weigh a large portion of my school's attendance and credit requirements, making it easier to graduate. To a person like me, who skips often and doesn't take his academics seriously, it's a great deal. Of course, it doesn't cost a pretty penny. Oh, it does cost a pretty penny, but I only came here once a month, so I just think of it as using money to buy time. Needless to say, I don't have some personality disorder like Akimoto suspects. What I think you do, but okay. Let's pretend you don't. Today, why don't we talk about what happened when your current father, Azai Kyosuke, adopted you? The story is a bit long, is that right? Yes, don't rush yourself, it's fine. I glanced at the clock on the wall. I had 15 minutes left of the hour-long session. If I waste too much time, I'm gonna be charged extra. To put it simply, it's a result of my biological father's debt. 50 million yen in total. Most of it was from the bank and MBFC loans. The real problem started when he borrowed dirty money from Gozo's organization. Our family was cruelly and continuously harassed by Gonzo's thugs. After mortgaging the house, they carried away all our belongings, furniture and electronics. There was nothing left. I've only found out recently that they sold everything to a pawn shop. Mother was a bit sickly. Since we didn't even have a bed, we could only lay down. Wow, you didn't even have a bed? How could it be like, what is it? 100 euros? 200 maybe? I'm talking about a small size one, the single size. Since we didn't have a bed, we could only lay down some winter clothes in place of futons. Still, even my wildest dream would have never suspected the loan sharks to be so cruel. Yes, according to newly passed laws, the police can intervene on behalf of citizens when they come into conflict with the underground societies. There was even an organization called the Victims Association. They used the internet to expose the ways the money went through the underground. But these efforts were merely a joke to those people. If one debt collector is chased away, another will come. If that one is chased away, yet another will rear his ugly head. No matter what, no matter how many times we fled or sought shelter, they will find us and knock on our doors. Filing for bankruptcy was popular for a while, but the process will take approximately 1 year from initial claim to closure. During this period of time, if the loan sharks caught up to you, you'll be dead. Your home, your parents' home, your friends' home, hotels nearby, taxi companies, newspaper stands, any place where one could get a temporary job, they will search everywhere. In their minds, it's a humiliation to allow one's prey to escape. As people hung on preserving their honor, the stubborn bastards will chase us to the end, only stopping once they devoured us whole. We were easily caught at my grandmother's place. They even chased us all the way to Hokkaido. It was terrifying. Those bastards didn't even spare Mom. They bashed my face in when I tried to protect her. And that was how I first became involved with Azai Gonzo. I glanced at the clock again. The hour's almost up. I need to stop by the school. I better wrap this up fast. So that's how it is. I understand. Well, okay. Well, my mother was slaughtered, my father was ripped in half, my hair was bashed in there, I have to wear a mask for my whole life, and things like that. Oh yeah, I understand, yeah, pretty common life. Okay. Really? Well done. Are you finished? Yes, there's something I need to do after this. I understand. However, as I could, Dr. Akimoto lowered the meek corners of his eyes. What you've just told me still doesn't show me what kind of person you are. For instance, a natural next question would be, why would Azai Gonzo-san adopt the son of one of his debtors? I am sorry, sir, but the time... Oh, it's alright, it's just a little while. I know that you're meticulous about the time, you're worried about the fee, right? It's definitely worthy of being someone whose business is people. He said to me right away. Then I continued for a little longer. Thank you. I sighed and picked up where I left off. He said, you just might be something someday. Gonzo-san said that? It's probably because he saw that I didn't seem scared, even though I was being found out by thugs. You were quite courageous then. It's because my mind had shut down at the time. Whatever the case may be, it's quite impressive to a yakuza see potential in you like that. Yeah, if it was a child, yakuza doesn't usually see potential in childs, unless they like they're female childs, and you know where this is going, right? This man's too warm. I've met many people like him in my time. Nevertheless, I don't feel anything. No matter how outstanding a person is, you can trust him. Even distinguished people, like this university professor and hospital advisor, are still after nothing but money. There have been occasions, like today, where he gave me discounts on the extra time I took. But that too is just another attempt to placate and manipulate these customers. If personal interests aren't a part of the motive, then things just don't add up. I'd rather deal with the simple, easy to understand side of humanity than try to train on someone. So I became the son of Azai Gonzo. Because in the real world you won't find a bastard that's as simple as him. Gonzo gave me a warm place to live, everyday necessities, and the means and motivation to graduate from his school. If I went to see him today and mentioned that I wanted to work for the family business in the future, he'd enroll me tomorrow in business classes only the rich could afford. If I decided I wanted to get in shape, then he'd introduce me to a boxing coach. Only, he didn't do that out of love or goodwill. After he heard my request, Gonzo would say the same thing every time. Listen, Kyosuke, the reason that I gave you these things and money is to put you under my control. Dr. Akimoto's expression became grave for an instant. If you ever get the idea in your head to off me in my sleep, I have raised you in such a way to make you hesitate to go through with it, if even for but a second. I've heard rumors, but it truly is a first-time father. Isn't it great how simple and easy he is to understand? Well, I'd say even too easy. Like, hey, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? I'm thinking of killing you. Okay, that was quite easy. He had no answers to my inquiry. Well, that's pretty much it for the time. Oh, one last thing. What is it? Do your friends ever mention that you're forgetful? Yep, all the time. I frowned. Sometimes forget about promises that I made. He nodded with force. What about it? It's nothing. For a busy young man such as yourself, such mistakes are normal. He's clearly trying to hide the truth, the reason that he asked me the question. He likely intends to leave it hanging like that on purpose as a teaser for the next appointment. Well then, let's meet again at the next opportunity. Thanks again for today. I straightened up and left. After I paid at the end of the hall, I was suddenly hit with a wave of dizziness. I need a change of pace. There are a lot of short sentences in this game. It's like well, there is a mix of them. I say that sometimes, like for the 80% of what I see right now, it's been short sentences like okay, I got it, you know what, or things like that, you know. Then there's like a moment where they do a long or more than long discussion, and a sentence can get like longer than ever in my life. I guess it's a good way as another to mix up things, but well, I guess it's just how they played it in the game. I'm forgetful? I should be complaining about how I can't forget. I can't shake the resentment that comes from her casual trashing of my CD, knowing that is something that I value more than anything other than my own life. My voice is crunking up. Canon, I'll make sure that you pay. Listen. When I arrived at school, it was already lunch break. Canon was grumbling with a frown. I can't play volleyball. Why? Oh, come on, you have to tell me what happened. I don't know anything, I just arrived. Please, don't make me into this, don't take me into this. I don't know anything, I just want to hide here. Looks like the plan is progressing without a hitch. What? What happened? I desperately fought back my loudest as I listened to her complain. The key to the gym storage room disappeared for some reason. Jeez, where did it go? The keys are already in the school mailbox. Really, that's too bad. H's eyes were sparkling with evil. We ended up running a marathon instead. Running a marathon in this cold weather makes me want to transfer again. Go right ahead. Nobody's keeping you here. What? You were looking forward to it too? No. I'm not good at sports, especially not ball-related games like volleyball. It's got nothing to do with ball games. You're just better at anything team-oriented, aren't you? Oh no, not at all. She desperately lacks self-awareness. But Kanon-chan, the game is just delayed, that's all. Nan-chan has to join a group training session for 3 days next week. I won't be here. Too bad. Ichi and I exchange glances as we taste the sweet nectar of victory. Still, I wonder who hit the key. What? Shock stole my words as Uzami opened her mouth to speak. What do you mean? Yet, Ichi still had that stupid grin on his face. I'm just wondering what kind of person stole that key. Stole? Yeah. No one said that the key was stolen. Huh? This is bad. Why did you think that it was stolen? Huh? It's nothing, just a hunch. Huh? What? Izami-san, Ichi-kun? She swapped places. Uzami advances toward Ichi. Itakichi-san, I told you, it's Ichi. Itakichi-san, did you ever see or use the gym storage room key? This is bad. This is really bad. The key? No, I never saw it. It's always been kept by the teachers. Then what did you say that key just now? Huh? You said it, didn't you? I wonder what kind of person stole the key. Normally, one would say the key. Wouldn't you agree? Why would anyone use that if they never seen it? Come on now, are you really nitpicking over that? Is A-chan the thief? Canon raised their hand. Wait, it wasn't me. Canon-chan, calm down. Hold it right here. Hold it right there. Okay, for today, I think I'll leave it like this. It's been, as usual, almost 20 minutes. And yeah, it was a pretty exciting episode. And if you like this, I'll be sure to record another one till the game ends. And thank you all for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.